Hi, I'm Terri Amos-Britt with Day 6 of your Enlightened Mom Holiday Stressbuster Toolkit. Yesterday we talked about receiving and the fact that so many of us don't really know how to receive during the holidays. And what I mean by that is asking for help, saying, what you want, what you need, setting boundaries with your family so that you don't feel so stressed. Our main desire is so that we feel loved and supported, right? And we have great communication during the holiday, and there's peace and joy and playfulness. I think that's what I want, and that's probably what you're wanting, maybe good health. Well, the way to alleviate stress, as we talked about in our last video, is to ask for help and be willing to receive it. The problem is that many of us have subconscious beliefs that tell us we are not worthy of receiving, that we shouldn't be able to receive, nor should we be able to ask for help. So today we're going to do a mini meditation, go within and look at what that belief is, and then let it go. We're going to blow it up. We're going to send it back to the universe and say, no more. Because as we talked about in our last video, the greatest gift you can give others is to be peaceful, calm, joyful, and playful every day of the year, not just during the holidays. And when you're stressed, you're not being that example for the ones you love. So here goes. If you're ready, I invite you to sit back. We're going to take a breath and get grounded. We're going to open up the crowns of our heads and just allow the light of God to come in and say, yes, God, yes, yes, yes. My intention for this meditation is to release my belief that says I cannot receive. We're going to visualize the light of God coming in, flooding throughout our heads, our shoulders, our arms, down into our hearts, and just saying yes, 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 allowing that light to flood down into your hips, your legs, now flooding out into your aura, visualizing it at arm's length all the way around you, above you and below you. This is your energetic field. I'm just going to release all the darkness, everything that says, no, I can't ask for help. No, I don't deserve love. I don't deserve support. We're going to release all of that energy down to the bottom of your grounding cord, or of the aura, and then we're going to visualize the grounding cord around the outer edges of the aura. And that's that column of light that shoots down to the center of the earth. Let all of the energy just drain down that grounding cord. Now here's where we go into finding the subconscious belief that says you don't deserve support, you don't deserve love. I want you to visualize that little kid inside of you, that 5-year-old. This child is your heart. And I want you to imagine that kid in front of you and pulling this little kid up on your lap. Ask this child, what is the belief that you're holding on to that says you don't deserve love, you don't deserve support? And as always, you may hear your voice, you may see pictures in your mind. There may be a knowingness. And if you get blocked, remember to open up the crown of your head. This opens us up to God's guidance and love. So just ask that question again, and if you've already gotten an answer, but it didn't quite make sense, just go deeper into the conversation. What is the belief that you're holding on to? And some emotions may be coming up right now. Emotions from right now, the anger in your life, something going on, or it may go back to your childhood. And we want to go back as far as we can. So maybe there's something happening in your life right now where you don't feel like you can ask, but it triggers memories of a past event or situation. So allow it to go as far back as you can. and see what was going on. This will take you to the belief. Maybe something happened when you were a kid and you were told not to ask for what you needed because you were selfish. What is the belief? And when you're ready, we're going to visualize that situation and the belief, and we're just going to send it to a beautiful white light up in the sky. We're going to send it back to God with love. Now ask that little kid in front of you, what is your truth? What is it that you want? And then I'm going to speak up for you. And maybe she says, or he says, I just want to be able to say my voice. I feel guided to do that, or it's okay for me to have a voice. I'm a better example for my family when I have a voice, because then it gives them permission to have a voice. Ask what is the truth. And now ask what this child needs from you to stand in this truth. Maybe the child wants you to go to your spouse and say, this is what I would like to create for the holidays, or this is what I need, and I would really appreciate your support. It's not about badgering the other person, but about just speaking with love. So what is it that this child needs for you to do? I invite you, once you've gotten that answer, to take action. When we get answers, when we get nudges and we don't take action, it's as if you've heard one of your children or a friend ask you for something and tell you what they need, and then you tell them, oh, go sit in the corner. I don't really want to hear what you have to say. That doesn't feel very good, does it? It's the same thing when we hear our own little voice and it tells us what we need and we deny it. We get angry, and before you know it, we're taking that anger and that stress out on our families. Because we're trying to bust the stress, get rid of it, right? This is what we want to do. We want to take action. Love yourself enough. Give yourself love so that people in return will support you and love you too. I'll see you tomorrow.